Hi guys, welcome again to Learning TWI the Fun Way with Twi-JunioPro. My name is Kwesi, and for today's lesson we have two people that needed something translated, and the very first person that needed something translated was Ju. Thanks again for your continued support, and this is what Ju wanted to know. Ju wanted to know what health was in Twi. So basically he wanted to know how to say health in Twi. Now in Twi, health is Apɔmuden. Apɔmuden. Again, Apɔmuden. So if one wants to say your health is important, they would say wapɔmuden ho hia. Again, wapɔmuden ho hia. And the second person that needed something translated was Daniel. Daniel, thanks again for your continued support. And these are the things that Daniel wanted to know. The very first thing that Daniel wanted to know was, why are you surprised by that? Now that in Twi can be said as Adɛn na ɛyɛ nwanwa. Again, Adɛn na ɛyɛ nwanwa. One last time. Adɛn na ɛyɛ nwanwa. And the second thing that Daniel wanted to know was, how was it? Now, how was it in Twi can be said as na ɛte. Again, na ɛte. One last time, na ɛte. And the third thing that Daniel wanted to know was, my head hurts, bring me to the hospital. Now that in Twi can be said in two possible ways. Now the very first way one can actually say that is, miti paime, fa me bra ayaresabea. Again, miti paime, fa me bra ayaresabea. One last time, miti paime, fa me bra ayaresabea. Now the second way one can actually say that is, miti yemeya, fa me bra ayaresabea. Again, miti yemeya, fa me bra ayaresabea. Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, I can't go outside. Now that in Twi can be said as Mentumi ɛnkɔ abɔnten. Again, Mentumi ɛnkɔ abɔnten. One last time, Mentumi ɛnkɔ abɔnten. And the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, we need ourselves in everything we do. Now that in Twi can be said as, yehia yehu wo bibiara yebeye mu. Again, yehia yehu wo bibiara yebeye mu. One last time. Yehia yehu is we need ourselves. Wo bibiara in everything. Yebeye mu, that we do. So one last time. Yehia yehu wo bibiara yebeye mu. Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, is the donuts ready yet? Again, is the donuts ready yet? Now that in Twi can be said as bofrut no abing. One last time. Bofrut no abing. So we don't have donuts in Twi. So basically we all know donuts is basically dough that's fried, right? So we have something that, well, we call bofrut, which is basically dough that's fried. So again, bofrut no abing, which is the donut ready yet? And the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, show me if you're serious. Now that in Twi can be said in two possible ways. Now the first way one can actually say that is, kyerɛ me sɛ w'ani abere. Again, kyerɛ me sɛ w'ani abere. One last time, kyerɛ me sɛ w'ani abere. And the second way one can actually say that is, mami hu sɛ w'ani abere. Again, mami hu sɛ w'ani abere. One last time, mami hunu sɛ w'ani abere. And the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, he will hear from me. Now that in Twi can be said as ɔbɛte me nka. Again, ɔbɛte me nka. One last time, ɔbɛte me nka. And the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, what wayɛ afɛre means in English. Now that in English can be said as the person is ashamed now, or the person is shameful. So it's either the person is shameful or the person is ashamed now. So it actually means the person is ashamed. And the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, this is the time to save money. Now that in Twi can be said as, yei ni mmerɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛsie sika. Again, yei ni mmerɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛsie sika. One last time. Yei ni mmerɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛsie sika. So if you say yei ni mmerɛ is basically this is the time. Ɛwɔ sɛ that we have to. Yɛsie sika is literally translated as hide money. But in this context, what you're trying to say is save money. So in this context, sie will be save. So again, yei ni mmerɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ yesie sika. Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, don't ever say that. Now that in Twi can be said as enka sada. Again, enka sada. One last time, enka sada. Now the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, how does one say seek in Twi? Now seek in Twi is hwehwɛ. Again, hwehwɛ. One last time, hwehwɛ. The next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, fold it and put it down. Now that in Twi can be said in two possible ways. Now the first way one can actually say that is bobo nafa tuho. Again, bobo nafa tuho. One last time, bobo nafa tuho. Now the second way one can actually say that is bobo nafa tufom. Again, bobo nafa tufom. One last time, bobo nafa tufom. Now the last thing that Daniel wanted to know was, what does ntem mean in English, right? Ntem in English is literally hurry. So if I want to put it in a sentence and I want to say hurry up, I would say yenuntem. Again, hurry up in Twi is yenuntem. Hurry is ntem. So ntem can also represent early, right? So if I want to say he came early, I would say obantem. Again, obantem, which is the person came early or the person arrived early. But literally speaking, ntem is hurry in Twi. Guys, that's it for this week's lesson. I just want to say thank you to Drew and Daniel for your translations. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I just want to thank all my old subscribers and my new subscribers. Thank you for being part of the family. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be here right now. And guys, remember, please get the Twi-JuniorPro app. With that and these lessons, you learn Twi quicker. And guys, remember, please do stay safe. And again, guys, if you like the content of the channel, please click on the like button, please click on the subscribe button, and please click on the bell button for future notifications. Guys, lots of love from me, Kwesi. Till next week. Bye.